Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me for your weekly love reading. This reading will be for all signs from Aries to Pisces for the upcoming week, the next 7 days. Okay. So, Spirit, I need you to pull 12 cards for me. One card representing each sign, starting from Aries, then Taurus, then Gemini, then Cancer, then Leo, then Virgo, then Libra, then Scorpio, then Sagittarius, then Capricorn, then Aquarius, then Pisces. I need one card for each sign in order, please. Thank you very much for your support. One sign, one card for each of the zodiac signs representing their love life over the next 7 days. Okay? Thank you so much, Spirit, for your support. Thank you very much. Okay, this is right side up. We have Aries, Taurus, Gemini. So we can see all these. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Leo. Sorry, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Overall message, Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is resting after a conflict, after some sort of disappointment, healing, taking stock of a situation, taking time out to review, reassess, reevaluate, realign, to heal, and so on and so forth. Okay, so you guys could be going through some sort of ending or transition this week. You're changing your perspective on the situation after a disappointment or some sort of falling out or I'm getting like some of you guys are becoming aware of your limitations in your love life. Like you may have been overly confident, or you may have had unrealistic expectations in your love life. Unrealistic expectations. And so recent disappointments may have made you aware of your limitations and what you need to work on to be suitable for the person you want to be with, whoever that is, okay? All right, let's start with the sign of Aries. Aries, what's going on with you guys? Eight of Cups, walking away from someone, going towards the Ten of Cups. So this is an emotional week for you. There could be a physical move, right? But some of you guys may be making peace with the past. I'm seeing this as making peace with the past. Finally letting go of someone or something. I don't think this is active. I think this is something that you may have been contending with for a while, like an emotional baggage, emotional disappointments. Um, I think you already have new love in your life, or you're ready for new love in your life. And so you're clearing the deck. You're making peace with the past. You're letting go of old situations, old people, old baggage, old disappointments, and you want a clean slate. You're wiping the slate clean in your love life. Okay? You're wiping the slate clean. So this is a peaceful week for you. Let me get this up. The peaceful week for you. I think you've already dealt with some sort of ending or disappointment. And now you're releasing the emotional baggage or the fallout from that experience. So you're making peace, okay? We have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you already went through this. You've already walked away from something. But just because you walk away from something doesn't mean that you're over it. I think you're getting over it this week. Whatever this is, the Ten of Swords is, you're getting over it. Ace of Cups, right? And going towards something or someone new. This could have been the end of a fling or something, or some of you guys are open to new love relationships. You want new love. And so you are releasing the attitude, the disposition, you're releasing anything that could prevent you from meeting this person or aligning with this person in some way. And that means releasing like baggage, like old memories, resentments, bitterness, um, fatigue, negative emotions. Um, you're releasing all that. It's actually a good card. Let me get another card for Aries, please. For the upcoming week, one card for Aries for the upcoming week. As far as where you are or where you're going. One card for Aries, please, for the upcoming week. Chemistry, attraction, spark, and passion, right? And so you may have met someone recently that is inspiring you to like finally let go of the past, right? You've been through a lot over the past 14 years while Pluto was in Capricorn. You've been through ups and downs, disappointments, breakups, divorces, deaths, whatever you've been through. And you may have met someone recently that is compelling you to walk away from all that baggage and embrace whatever this is. So it's like you're being inspired. You're being motivated. This is a good thing. I would even say seduced. So this person you're going towards is worth it. They make you feel good. They make you feel alive. They make you feel healed. You are a new person now, or you're different. You're seeing love differently. You're seeing things differently. So you're realizing that these 8 cups were lessons and not punishment. These are lessons. And so now you're ready to let go of them in order to be with whoever this person you're going towards. Either you know them already or you're going to meet them over the next several days. Okay. The sun is still in your 5th house. So that would make sense. And Pluto is opposing the sun at this time. So if you have like Venus in Aries or Venus in, I would say Venus in Aries or even Venus in Taurus to an extent, you can meet somebody new. Okay. Queen of Cups. This is Cancer energy. All right. Sorry. This is Taurus. My bad. I'm distracted. Taurus, the Queen of Cups is coming out for you. So this is someone who's emotionally stable, balanced, who you guys are doing okay this week. You're doing so okay that the thought of meeting someone new is not inspiring or eliciting feelings of like anxiety. I think for the first time in a long time, your heart is open to new love or to this person, the Queen of Cups. You may have met them already, or this could be you. You're open to this. This person makes you feel safe, or you're feeling safe and more grounded, more stable in life in general, and it's affecting your love life. You're feeling good this week. You may hear good news about a job or a living situation, or you may receive a message of support. Your mind is softening. It's like just your heart is softening, your mind is softening. This person's coming towards you. If they're not in your life right now, this is a really gentle, sweet, affirming, loving, nurturing energy, or you feel this way towards somebody. This could be you or them. This could be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but this is the card of Cancer. Let me get some clarification. Clarifiers for Taurus, please. You guys may have been overwhelmed in the past. Like you were really overwhelmed with some sort of tumultuous situation, and you're feeling stable and secure for the first time in a long time, and you're grateful for that. There's some gratitude here, and your gratitude will make you more attractive to the opposite sex as well. Oops, that had to come out. The Hangman reverse. There's some movement. No more no more being in stasis or insecurity. Three of Cups again. This is Cancer energy, reconciliations, happy moments. Like uh, yeah, you've gone from the Two of Swords, you've gone from indecision, um, insecurity, hesitancy, fear, anxiety about love in general, to like embracing it. And even if you don't meet anyone this week, you're getting prepared to meet somebody, and you're like you feel more confident in yourself. You feel more confident about your flaws. You embrace yourself. You're loving yourself more this week. And because you love yourself more, or you're embracing self-love, you're going to attract someone who matches that energy. So even if you don't meet someone this week, you're setting the stage for a new meeting. So your frequency is shifting. You're resonating on a different level, and you're going to meet someone that resonates with this new you. Someone who loves themselves, someone who values themselves, someone who appreciates, just appreciates life in general. Someone who's not bitter or embittered. Clarify the Queen of Cups for Taurus. Let me get some more into the Queen of Cups for Taurus. What's going on for Taurus over the next week? Taurus over the next week. Yeah, you guys have also walked away from the past. Open heart, right? Receptive, empathy, vulnerable. You're open to new love. Even if you don't have it right now, the fact that you're receptive to it means that it's going to come your way. It's almost like you're being prepared for it, or it's like your soul knows that something is coming or someone is coming for you. And so it's like preparing you to meet this person where they are and not where you've been, which is the Hangman, which is fear, anger, anxiety, insecurity. You're not there anymore. So because you're receptive, empathetic, and vulnerable, you're going to meet somebody who has that energy towards you, and you've healed, okay? All right, next card is going to be Gemini. Gemini. Eight of Pentacles. Focusing on work this week, or working towards building a stable foundation in your relationships. You guys may be planning your life together this week if you're with someone, or you're trying to figure out like how this could work. Do we have, are our lifestyles aligned? Do we have the same goals, right? You guys could have like Venus and Virgo, or dealing with somebody with Venus and Virgo. Yes, I like you. Yes, you're cute, but does this make sense? Are we compatible? You could be making plans to build together, to work together, to be together. But also you could be focusing on your work this week, right? You're in love with your job, right? And you're putting all this energy and effort into your work because that's what you value at this time. So this reading is general. We can't really, be too specific with it. But the Eight of Pentacles is the energy of perfection. It's the energy of hard work. It's the energy of precision. Some of you guys are, if you're single, some of you guys are like really, you're hashing out a plan to be with the person you really want to be with. There's a plan here that's being executed or implemented or designed or developed. It's like you may have your eye on someone, right? A man or a woman, depends on, whatever your sexual orientation is. But you may have your eye on someone, and you know that in order to get with that person, you got to have your place, your finances in order, a good job, a car, your health. Like you are putting things in place to be with the person you want to be with. That's some of you guys. If you're in a partnership, you're working together to figure out how you guys can combine resources. Anytime you're like figuring out if you're compatible, if your life works together. And you could be working together to save money. You could be working with your partner, or meeting somebody at work potentially too. So there's some practical here. There's a practical element to your love life this week. Queen of Swords, horizontal. There's a practical element to your love life this week. Almost too much, where you're like, you may be, ignoring things like chemistry or attraction, you're just focusing on like, okay, well, they can pay bills. We have similar goals, similar careers, similar values. You want the same things. They're very practical energy. Or again, this could be you not focusing on love at all. You're just worried about your job, trying to save money to get a house or to move up in your career. But this is a week of building and practical action. Okay? So you're not going to make any moves that are, impetuous or impulsive or irresponsible. You're being very responsible and practical with your energy this week in preparation for a career shift or change or a new relationship partner, or you're building with the partner you have currently, okay? Gemini, more clarification for Gemini, please. More clarification for Gemini, Spirit. Thank you very much. More clarification for Gemini. What else do we need to know? We have return. Second chance, opportunity, making amends. And this aligns with the other message that I got as far as you getting prepared to align with the person you want to be with. Making plans to have the house that they will always wanted, or leveling up in some way where you're able to take care of them. This person could be coming back, or you're making plans to go towards someone who you walked away from, or who may have walked away from you because you didn't have enough. But it's like, if you want a second chance with this person, you got to have it together. You got to get it together. So having your money on point, debts paid off, nice house, nice car, you're building a nest for this person to come back to prove to them that you really want to be with them. You're working towards a practical goal. So it's not about sex anymore or attraction or chemistry. It's about, okay, here's what I have to offer. And so you're trying to cultivate or create or generate what you have to offer this week. You're building towards that, okay? So you may be planning to return to someone, but not empty-handed. Or someone could be coming back to you, not empty-handed. They have their stuff together to prove to you, okay, I'm willing to invest in you. I think you're worth the investment. I think you're worth the time. These other hoes out here are not worth it. Something like that. And so I think you're worth, my time, energy, effort, and resources. So we have multiple things because it's a general reading. All right, now into the sign of Cancer. Cancer, what's going on with you guys? King of Wands, a Leo sign or fire sign. This could be your energy, or this could be somebody you're encountering this week. The King of Wands is a very confident person. They are a manifestor. They're very creative. They're very exuberant, very, I wouldn't say spontaneous, but not reckless. This person is spontaneous, but they've already mapped out how they're going to get something done. They've already made plans, but then they don't wait for permission to do things. They do things based on when they're ready, and someone's ready to take action towards you this week, or you're ready to take action towards somebody else. You're not waiting anymore. This could be your career too. Meeting someone who's a King of Wands or becoming the King of Wands. It's like you're taking action this week, or someone's taking action towards you. So there's some what's the word? Stimulation. You could have been in a lull period, isolated, depressed, confused, hangman energy. That's changing this week. You're taking action, or someone's taking action towards you. And it's positive. Clarify the King of Wands for Cancer, please. Something slipped out of my hand. So an opportunity may have escaped you in the past. This may be something coming back for you. A missed opportunity as far as a job or relationship. Somebody could have felt like you slipped away from them, or you slipped out of their hands. They weren't ready for you, or you weren't ready for the opportunity. So something that you may have abandoned or lost or missed out on is coming back your way, and you're pouncing on it, or they're pouncing towards you, okay? Ace of Swords reverse. Yeah, this is a lack of clarity, a lack of movement, a missed opportunity, Ace of Swords. Now that opportunity is turning around, and you're I don't know, this could be a job, somebody you may not have spoken to in a while, right? There was sort of a cutoff, ghosting, no communication. That's flipping, and you're going to speak to this person this week, or you're going to be the one making some sort of decision, moving towards a goal or a person. So there was no movement, no communication for a while. And now something's coming back around again. You may have Gemini placements, or the person you're dealing with may have Gemini placements. More information for Cancer, please. As far as their love life for the next 7 days. Be honest with yourself and make sure this person's being honest with you. Don't let your enthusiasm or your excitement about something make you do something impulsive or like ill-planned. You got to prepare for something. You may need more information before you make a decision about something. I think you have the information you need. If you have not been in communication for a while, and you've been planning and preparing, you may have been planning and preparing for this opportunity. It could be a job or a person, and now you're ready to move forward. Make sure that you know what you're doing before you get involved. Make sure you know what you're getting into. We have obscurity, right? Secrets, mysteries, and concealing. There's something about this that's not. I mentioned this earlier about someone overestimating themselves in some way. Make sure you know what this person's intentions are if they do come back to you. Or make sure that if you go towards someone or something, that you know what you're going towards, that you know what you're doing. There's something that's not being hidden, but that you may not be aware of because you're so excited and you're ready to go. Like there's a lack of patience here. Because you may lack patience, you may make a mistake. You may overlook something, right? Some small detail. Ace of Swords reverse is like missing a detail in something because you're so excited about it. You're ready to go. I want this job. I want that relationship. I want something. And so you're not fully aware of what's going on. There's something that's being hidden from you. So learn as much as you can. Be patient. Don't. Some of you guys may get irritated by like delays. If you're being delayed, if something is delayed, it's for the best right now. Because you don't know everything. So this person doesn't come back to you, or this person was MIA, or they were gone, they ghosted you. There's a reason why that happened. Don't just jump right back into bed with them or jump right back into a situation with them because it's something you don't know about the situation. So it's like you're able to manifest something, but make sure that you're manifesting what you want based on what you having a full understanding or awareness of what's happening and not wishful thinking. This is the Moon card here. Or even, I guess that's the Moon card. It's Neptune energy. Neptune is making a square to your sun sign, Cancer. So I would be careful. It's not a bad card. It's just that you're so ready to do something. You're so ready to start dating, or you're so ready for a job that you could overlook some important details and say something or do something that's a little bit impulsive or like poor timing. It's going to be poor timing here. Okay, so just be a little more patient. Observe. I'm being told to tell you, you need to observe. Observe. Sit back and observe this week. Don't talk as much as you usually do. Don't say anything. Don't say nothing. Just wait. Right? Don't initiate conversation. Respond. Don't pursue. React. Or respond again. Like don't say much. Don't tell people what you know or what you think you know. Do not tell someone what you think you know. If you do, they'll be able to lie or pretend or something. Don't let them know what you know and see what happens and see how they react. See what they say to you, because that could reveal their character. So if you know something about somebody and then you guys are having a conversation, they pretend that they don't know what's going on, but you know what they're trying to hide from you. It could show something about their character. If they come to you with what you know about them, without them being prompted to, you can tell this person's honest. But if you know something about somebody and it's like they're not telling you what's going on and they're lying about it, don't say nothing, because you can find out about their character by them not telling the truth. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, Leo energy. Four of Cups. Boredom, rejection, revulsion, um, missed opportunities. Some of you guys are losing interest in someone or something. You thought you wanted it, but you don't anymore. Or something you thought you wanted, it's leaving a bad taste in your mouth. Like you don't want anymore. Like someone who's like sampling a drink, you sip it, you taste it, you're like, I don't want this no more. I'm crossing my arms. No, that's all right. It's nasty. So something that was tempting that you experienced, you thought you wanted it, but it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. You're changing your mind about something or somebody this week. Because I guess they're showing you parts of their personality or their character that are not desirable. You don't trust this person. They leave a bad taste in your mouth. Something about them or this experience is leaving a bad taste in your mouth. And you don't want any more of it. But at the same time, here's the thing. There is some value in this situation, in this relationship, and you're not going to let it go completely, but you're losing interest. You're going to give them the opportunity to like sweeten the deal. So you met someone and they came off one way, but they're totally different, right? They were lying about certain things. They were deceptive or whatever. And you're like, no, I don't want this. I'm not doing this. I'm not going to get involved in this relationship. I need you to do A, B, C, D. You're going to give them a chance to sweeten this up, to fix this drink up, to make it taste better. So it's not a complete rejection. It's just like a, Two of Swords in reverse, right? You're not making a decision yet. So Two of Swords is like a catch-22. It's a difficult decision between two choices. You guys may be settling for somebody because you don't want to be alone. That's partially what it is. It's like, okay, I don't want to be alone, but I also am not happy here. This is not what I signed up for. But if I leave them, then I'll be by myself again. And I don't want to be single. Leos don't like being single. So you may be settling and giving this person time to meet you where you are or to make this more attractive, because you're losing attraction for them or something you're doing. It's not as, this is not turning out the way you hoped. It's kind of disappointing, to be honest. All right, let's continue. So Leo, it's disappointing. I'm getting Venus and Leo also. Venus and Leo could be going through this. It's like they look good at a distance. They were offering these, but these 3 cups were empty. They didn't really have anything in them. They were an illusion. They were an optical illusion. And so you're rejecting the 4th cup. So this person lied about maybe their finances, their relationship status, their career. And now they're trying to offer you a relationship. And you're like, I don't think I want this. You're cute and everything, but there's too much going on that I don't like. I'm gonna give you time to fix it up. Because there's some potential here, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. 2 of Swords reversed. One more, please. It's like you're not making it, second chance, right? You want to give them a chance to because you are attracted to them. You're going to give them a chance to fix this up. But you're losing interest. But you don't want what you don't. I mean, they do have some good qualities. They are seductive. They make you feel attended to emotionally. They make you feel seen or valued in some way. But there are red flags here. These cups are red flags, or like lies they told. But there's something about them that's endearing, and you'll tolerate them, but you're losing patience. So you'll give them the chance to reconcile or to fix it up, to get it together. A clean slate. 4 and 4 here. It's kind of aligned with the 4 of Swords energy, where you could have overestimated someone or saw potential in that didn't exist. They lied about something. There's some deception here. They lied about just who they were, or I don't know, and you're not impressed anymore. But they still make you feel good, or you enjoy their company. You'd rather be with them than be alone. For some of you guys, being alone is the worst thing ever. So you'll put up with this, but it's like soggy bread. Okay? All right, now let's go to Virgo. The Fool card, new beginnings, new opportunities, Uranus and Gemini, new career. It's a whole new world facing you, Virgo. This is a new path altogether. Are you taking it with someone or by yourself? It depends because it's a general reading, but this is a new beginning for you. I'm going to say you're taking it with somebody. This dog is here. You're taking this is a new journey with someone, a new phase of your relationship, a new cycle you're starting with Uranus being here. There's so much potential here. You've let go of the past completely. You've ended an old cycle, a cycle of trauma, disappointments, low self-esteem. You are stepping into your power, or you're setting the stage for new opportunities here. And someone is with you. You're going towards someone, or someone is helping you to embrace this opportunity in some way. It's like a debut on a show, or a debut at a job, a new job. But you're turning over a new leaf in a relationship. I don't see this as you like walking away from them. I see this as you entering a new stage. So you go from like dating the person, a situationship, then you're committed. Now you're like engaged. It's a new beginning, a new path, a clean slate here. Now this could be you being single altogether, but I'm seeing that you're with someone with a dog. You have somebody with you. We have the Moon card reversed, right? Neptune was opposing your sun sign for quite a while. It's going to go back into opposition for third decan V Virgos over the summer and the fall. But you were confused about something. You're coming out of that space. I mentioned betrayals, deceptions, confusions, and you're embracing a whole new beginning, either with this person or without them. But the slate is clean. Whether you're single or with someone, the slate is clean. It's like now they have the opportunity to redeem themselves, or you can meet somebody new without all this baggage. So you're starting over with the same person, or you're starting over by yourself. But this is the end of an old, gnarly, toxic cycle, okay? The Fool card, please. Let's go with the Fool card. Clarify the Fool card. Clarify the Fool card. More information for the Fool for Virgo, please. What else for Virgo? Depth and obsession, infatuation, adoration, addiction, awareness, importance, value. Right. And you wouldn't be having these feelings for somebody you just met. Not that I know of, unless there's an issue here. Your feelings for this person, the intensity of those feelings, you realize that it's more than just a fling, it's more than just a situationship. You want to build something with this person. They're important to you. They're so important that you're willing to overlook the mistakes they've made in the past and start over again. You guys may have started off in a rocky ground. Moon card reverse. There could have been some deceptions, obscurity, manipulations in the past. You're walking away from that because you really love this person and you think they're worth the sacrifice. They're worth the risk. They're worth, the second chance here. You could have Venus in Venus in Cancer. Virgo, okay? That's good. All right, now on to the sign of Libra. Libra, for the upcoming week, we have Wheel of Fortune. Good, good, good. Walking away from something to a new opportunity. Yes, your fate, your luck is changing for the better. This is a whole new cycle that you're entering. Finally, you have to let go of something, though, to embrace this Wheel of Fortune. This could be a new person coming towards you, or you're going towards somebody new, a new cycle in love. This could be you letting go of everybody from your past. No more, what's it called? No more lingering relationships, loose ends, people you used to date, but you guys stop talking and then you go back. Like you guys may have people that you go back to repeatedly, cyclically. You may have exes that you still keep in contact with, you still sleep with. That's being changed. You're transitioning into a space where you're now, I don't want to say creating a new roster, but I'm getting a new roster with these four energies here. We have Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. I'm getting a new roster, new levels, new devils. So, for example, suppose in your 20s and 30s you were making a certain income level, right? And the people you were dating reflected that income level. So you kept going back to people who were of that state, that vibration, right? Who could have been, not successful, who were immature, irresponsible. That was what you were in. Now that you've elevated somewhat financially or socially or career-wise, you're bringing in a whole new set of potential partners, and there's a new rotation, a new bench being created, I think. I don't think this is, I'm getting these are different types of women or men. It's a love reading. So now it's like you're embracing new opportunities. You're making more money. You're living in a different area. You have a nice car. Like you leveled up in some way, and so your options are also leveling up. And so now it's like a kid in a candy store. Wow, I got all these options. Five of Cups reversed. Getting over the past, letting go of these cups, the old baggage, old women that you or men that you kept returning to because you didn't want to have a lot of high body count, something like that, and you're letting go of all these old cups, and like you're renewing your roster, or you're changing your roster to a higher caliber of quality partners, a higher quality of partners who are more responsible, more attractive, maybe make more money, more secure within themselves. They're a better fit for you. Yeah, so that's what you're doing. This is a new roster for you. You may meet a lot of people this week. You have the sun in your 11th house, which is the house of friendships, groups, associations. It's like a new network, new levels. Yeah. Pluto is in your 5th house of romance and fantasy and attraction and pleasure. These are whole new people coming in for you. And you're ready to let go of the old, the baggage from the past. It's reversed now, the 5 of Cups. More information for Libra, please. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Libra. Walking away from the past, definitely. Beauty and realizations. Yeah, you're realizing you can do better. You can do better than what you've been doing. Epiphanies, understandings, awakenings. Charming, graceful, kind-hearted. This is your card, Beauty, Venus in Libra. So you're realizing that you have better options. Like you don't have to keep settling with the people from your past. You're now at a certain level where you can get the person that you want to be with, instead of like settling for placeholders because you don't want to be single. People who have, 6 out of 10 of what you want, or 5 out of 10. Now you get people who are 8 and 9 out of 10. You have more options now. You're more attractive. You have more opportunities. You're more successful. You've built something for yourself. And so you're seen as a better catch. You're seen as a high value person now. And I think you're realizing it finally. So people are treating you differently because of what you have. It's like somebody who lost 150 pounds, something like that, right? A woman or a man lost a lot of weight. They don't have to settle for people who don't take care of themselves anymore. They're now attracting men with more resources, or women with more resources who value themselves. It's like a leveling up energetically. You've leveled up. And so you're aligning with women and or men who are meeting you at this level. It's a whole new roster of people coming in. Okay, you have a lot of options in love. Okay, Libra? All right, Scorpio, this week, what's going on? 3 of Wands. Yes. Waiting for someone to come back or return. I get this is you. Okay, do they know you're waiting for them? This is not you waiting. You're making plans. You're looking on the horizon to see, okay, this is what I want. This is what I need to do. You're making plans. You're not waiting for nothing to come in. You're actually staking your claim on your future. Now, this Three of Wands is not, typically there's ocean and boats here, but this looks like sand and water. It's supposed to be water here. But it's like sand. Like there's no water. There are boats here, but I guess the way this card was illustrated and the colors, it actually looks like the sun in the water, which makes sense. That's your solar plexus and or your sacral chakra. You're not waiting for nothing this week, Scorpio. You know exactly what you want to do and you're going after it. Because, okay, so what happened was recently you made some plans. You got some information. You did something. And now it's like the first steps have been completed. The first stage is done. Now you're setting your sights for something in the future. It could be a person or a lifestyle. I'm getting lifestyle more so than a person. Or you are creating a lifestyle that will match with the person you're looking for, you're trying to attract. So you're making a plan, but you don't really have a specific person you're making this plan for. You're just leveling up or elevating your lifestyle to align with the person that you're planning on meeting. And you have a goal. But the goal is right now more so about career, finances, projects, business. There's certain things you're putting in place. So you're creating opportunities or you're going after them. You're not waiting for something to come towards you. You're making this happen. Jupiter, number 3. You're making this happen. And right now you're looking at how you're going to make it happen. This week you're like, okay, how am I going to get this done? I need to do this. I need to go here, do this, move here, lose weight, whatever. You're making some sort of plan. It's like you're being very objective. It's like kind of like the King of Swords energy almost. I'm getting King of Swords energy. There's Swords energy here. Okay, let's go. The Three of Wands. Please call for the Three of Wands. Right in my hand. Magician. Yep. How am I going to manifest this? It fell right in my hand, like just jumped in. You have all the tools that you need. Everything you need. Now you're figuring out how to use them to get what you want. My bad, Scorpio. I need to get a new memory card. So perhaps that is appropriate for this message. Memory representing family, traditions, history, the past. You're letting go of the past, and you could be letting go of some sort of family ties, family conditioning, traditions. We have Mercury retrograde in the 10th house, opposed in the 4th house of home and family. You could be reflecting on how the way you were raised is affecting your career, affected your social status, your standing in the world, your perspectives on life, your morals, your values, all those things. So, yeah, you guys are focusing on long-term goals. You're setting long-term goals. So you have put certain things in place. You've done certain things for your school. I don't know, small things. You're taking steps towards long-term goals. As a matter of fact, you're now creating a vision for your life for the long term. So you may have been in survival mode for a while, right? Dealing with family issues or dealing with other personal dynamics that are affecting your life in some way. You are now in a position, some sort of path is being cleared. You're in a position to think about long-term goals and to go towards them. So some karmic debt has been paid off as well. You've taken care of your responsibilities as far as your family, your children, a spouse, or whatever. And now you are putting things in place to go towards your goals, your dreams, your objectives. A path has been cleared away for you. And now you can see the future clearer than you have in quite a while. So now you're no longer trying to juggle like different responsibilities, different, distractions. You've handled them in some way, shape, or form, and now they're squared away. And now you're ready for the future. You're making plans for You're making long-term plans for the future, right? You may even, for the first time in a long time, feel optimistic about your future. Three of Wands. Like now you're in charge, you're in control. So some karmic debt has been paid off to your family. You could have raised your children, you could have had a spouse or got a divorce. Because that's now out of the way, the path has been cleared for you to go for your goals. You're not obligated to anyone, no more debts to anybody. You have all the time in the world to do what you need to do, or your time belongs to you now. Doesn't belong to your husband, doesn't belong to your children, doesn't belong to your wife, doesn't belong to anybody but you. You're in full control of your life at this point for the first time in a long time. Not only that, you're unencumbered by childhood trauma, family dynamics, and conditioning. You've paid your dues. You're free. Okay, Scorpio? All right, now on to the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, one of my favorite signs of all time. Knight of Cups, Pisces energy, the fourth house. Okay, so this could be a Pisces coming towards you, or water sign coming towards you, or you offering some consolation, apology, reconciliation. This is not a stable offer. This is more of an emotional gesture. You may be looking for something more substantial, more stable, more grounded, more long-lasting, more trustworthy. Somebody could be coming towards you with like an apology or some sort of offer for a date. This is romancing you. Somebody's trying to romance you, or you're trying to romance somebody else. You'll take them up on their offer, but you want more. And you may explain that to them this week. Okay? I'm getting Knight of Wands energy. Knight of Wands turning into the Knight of Cups. We'll see what's going on with Sagittarius for the upcoming week. Six of Pentacles, reciprocity, equality, give and take. So someone may be returning your feelings back to you, or they're returning or reciprocating the energy you feel towards them. This is a balanced exchange of energy. But the Six of Pentacles sometimes indicates that this is like a transactional relationship. This is low-key manipulative, I would say. Like someone does something to offend you or hurt you, and then, they'll come back and offer you an apology. It's like they're trying to train you or something. It's almost like love bombing and then devaluation, discard. Then they apologize. I'm sorry for what I did. And then they do it again. There's someone who's trying to, I'm going to say this, try to get you used to the drama. Someone who's trying to lower your expectations. Someone who's trying to groom you into who they want you to be. And so there's this cycle of like this give and take where they're very generous, very kind, very, supportive and affirming and loving. And then they're the complete opposite. They pull back. It's like the Pisces is like two fish in two different directions. It could be bipolar, unstable energy, inconsistent. They do something reckless and then they apologize profusely. I'm so sorry for what I did. But they're trying to train you, or they're luring you into a lifestyle or a relationship dynamic that is reflective of this instability. This person likes drama and you don't. They want you to get used to the cycle of drama. They're training you or preparing you for that. So they'll push you away, then pull you back, push you away, then pull you back. And so when they push you away, now you're expecting them to come back and you're looking forward to it. It's like they're grooming you for this, to be codependent on them. They're training you to be codependent on them, to wait for them like a dog or a puppy. You see these two cards. With this card here is two people begging. It's like breadcrumbing somebody, right? I'm gonna treat you like crap. Then I'm gonna disappear for a couple of days or weeks or whatever, and then you're gonna want me to come back, and then you'll be so happy to see me that you'll take whatever crumbs I'm giving you. That kind of energy. It's not. This is somebody who's being manipulative. and trying to turn you into who they want you to be through this like behavioral conditioning and manipulation. Like a dog, like training a dog. This person has a pimp mentality. Here's how you train a woman. Here's how you train a man. You got to do this, do that. It's like they're training you to be who they want you to be. Sagittarius energy. Healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. Okay. And we have the moon energy here. Releasing, purifying, and cleansing. This cup coming towards you. That's an offer that's coming towards you. Some sort of gesture, right? You may have to let this person go. Because if this has been happening, what I've been saying has been happening, if they're hot and cold, unstable, inconsistent, back and forth, in and out, they love you one day, they can't stand you the next. If they're doing that, you need to get away from them. And you need to get away because they're trying to train you. They're breadcrumbing you. They're trying to make you dependent on them or, I don't know, make you insecure so they can control you. You gotta get rid of this person. You'll see that this week. If this has happened for you, it's only if this happened for you. If this person is inconsistent, you guys break up to make up. They're never consistent. You can't rely on them for anything. They're moody. They're whatever. The moon is here with moody energy. You have these birds, lots of like chaos and drama and flightiness. You have to let this person go. Even if they offer you an apology, I'm so sorry, I love you. This could be you apologizing to them because you don't want to deal with them anymore. But this person's like working you in some way. They're working you. It's not always a bad thing, but in this instance, I don't think you'll like that. I don't think you'll like the idea of them manipulating you in this way. I think you'll be offended by it and you'll want to leave. Okay? All right, now onto the sign of Capricorn. Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Capricorn, the Page of Swords, research, investigation, a message, looking up somebody on the internet, spying on somebody. What are you doing? Someone has not been in contact with you for a while and you're curious about it. Like you're trying to figure out why they haven't talked to you or they haven't texted you back or where they are. If they're still interested in you, you're doing some research about a situation. Page of Swords. I'm getting this is you looking for something or trying to figure something out. The pages are messengers, but I think you're the one looking for information about someone so that you can deliver a message to them. But you need to find out where they are or what's going on with them, how they feel about you. You're doing your investigations. This could be spying on social media, finding out if they're single, where they live at, if they're open to a relationship. You're doing your research, Capricorn. I don't know, you don't trust somebody. Page of Swords for Capricorn, you don't trust somebody. Eight of Wands, yeah, rapid communication. This could be you looking at text messages, trying to figure out who they're talking to. Neptune is an Aries square your sun sign, so there's a potential for deception here in your love life for the next 14 years. Deception, confusion. Saturn's also square your sun sign, which can indicate separation of the self from the ego. Ego representing who you identify with, who you associate with, how you see yourself. You're looking at somebody's text messages or, I don't know, you're doing research online, stalking, social media, cyber stalking, spying, something like that. And you're doing this because you want to reach out to them and say something to them, or you're trying to figure out what they're doing when you're not there. So this person could be at a distance from you. This person could be at a distance from you. And you don't trust them. This person could live in another country, different state, different part of the town. You don't see them every day all the time. There's something here that's not, I don't know, something has tickled your suspicions. You're suspicious of something. something doesn't feel right or something's off and you want to find out what it is. This is like sleuthing, investigating, spying, researching, analyzing conversations, looking at, just, I don't know. You don't trust somebody. There's some suspicions here. Clarify the Page of Swords for Capricorn energy. Someone says something or does something that makes you suspicious. Like, are they using me for money? Are they cheating on me? Did they lie to me? Are they lying to me? This is somebody you know, Capricorn. What are their intentions? What's going on for Capricorn, please? What's happening for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, and Rising signs of next week. What's happening to Capricorns, please? Time, waiting, cycles, moments. Waiting for the right time to do what? Waiting, cycles, moments. Waiting for someone to return, waiting for it to, okay. This person may not have spoken to you for a while, but time is also distance. This person can be far from you. It could be a different time zone even. And something is off. It's like you're not out of time, but the rhythm of your relationship is off. Things seem different. It's like they're not doing things the way they used to, as far as they're not responding as quickly as they used to. They're not as responsive. There's some delays as far as communication. Waiting, cycles, moments. They're leaving you waiting, cycles, and moments. Time is also Saturn. Saturn is square your sun sign at this point. You may feel like you're running out of time, or you're out of time, or you don't have enough time with this person. You don't spend enough time with them. Like, what are they doing? Why aren't they responding to their phone calls? Oh, I'm working all the time. It's something here has tickled your suspicions about this person. It's going to, and you're going to do some research. Like, why are they so flaky, or they're not spending as much time with me? When we do talk, they used to respond. Like, they used to respond when we first met within a few minutes. Now it takes them hours to respond. Like, there's something about time here that's making you aware of some changes in your relationship with this person, and you're becoming suspicious, and you may do some investigation and research to find out if what's going on. Like, why are they pulling away from me? Time is also money. So if you want to spend time with me, you got to spend some money. 8 of Wands. They only speak to you when they want something. Something is off here. You'll figure out what it is, Capricorn. All right, now into the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Thank you very much. Aquarius. 7 of Pentacles. Waiting. Waiting for what? An opportunity for your ships to come in. Okay, so you may be waiting for somebody to grow up. This is similar to the 4 of Cups with the Leo card. You could be waiting for someone to get it together. You're closely observing their life, their resources, their attitude, their lifestyle, their relationships, their responsibilities. It's like you're looking at them very closely and intently to see if they're worth the investment, this person. Because there's some things you may not have liked, like some things you saw that you didn't like, and that's why you're putting the brakes on this, or you're taking pause. You're halting or stopping something. You're not letting it move forward. This wand is stuck in the ground. There's no movement here. You're waiting for something to change, or this person to prove to you they're worth the investment. You're giving them time. 4 of Cups energy as well. You're giving this person some time to figure it out. Or I don't know. You may have gone from like being gung ho to really enthusiastic and like, yeah, this is the best person ever. I'm in heaven. And then some things come out about this person that make you take stock. Mercury retrograde in Leo, your opposite sign, 7th house. Something make you take stock, or just like, okay, this is going too fast. I don't know this person enough. Let me see what they got going on for real. They could have lied to you about certain things. We'll see what's going on. 7 of Pentacles for Aquarius. We have 4, holding back. You're waiting to see what's happening here. Like, what, like, I don't know. This person could have lied about certain things, about their resources, about their job, about their responsibilities, about who they are. You're holding back now. Um, you're holding back. You're not going to be as generous because you feel like you don't want to get taken advantage of. And whatever this person was doing, it turned you off. Now you're observing. You're not acting anymore. You're just watching and waiting to see what they do if you don't act. Like if I don't pour into this person, if I'm not paying their bills, if I'm giving them, expectations and like ultimatums, right? There's an ultimatum here. I'm gonna give them some time to get it together, but until they get it together, I'm not investing anything else. I'm holding back. I'm not going to spend any more money. I'm not going out of my way for this person. They need to prove to me they're worth my time and investment. That's what's happening. So it's like something went from being really, really exciting, inspiring, spontaneous, sexy, attractive, but there's too many red flags here. I'm getting red flags. These pentacles are red flags. They're red flags. I'm noticing for the first time that some of these leaves are dying. They're brown. You're losing interest in this. This relationship is losing life, is losing vitality, is losing you're losing chemistry. Something is, mm-mm. You're getting turned off by this person. They may have an issue with working or money, financial problems. They're dependent on you, something like that, and you're not investing anymore. Or you're going to hold back and see what they do, if they can meet you where you are, or if they're worth the investment. Aquarius, that's what's happening this week. What's happening for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the upcoming week. Commitment, marriage, promises, right? You're waiting to see if you want to commit to this. It's not there yet. Thinking. Mm-mm. The wand is planted in the ground. It's not moving. And the leaves are turning brown. So you may have committed to this prematurely. Like you didn't know who this person was. The retrograde hits and I don't know, everything comes out. They're a mess. Their finances are a mess. They're disorganized. They're not responsible. Something's going on where you're like now seeing them for who they are. And you're like, okay, do I really want to commit to this person now? Should I wait? So now you're waiting. This person could be waiting for you to commit to them because they want something from you, but you're holding back. You're like, I'm not going to invest anything else in this situation until you get it together. And so, yeah, that's basically what it is. All right, Aquarius. Now we're to the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Pisces, we have Nine of Wands. Exhaustion, waiting for the next shoe to drop this week. Stress, anxiety, tired of fighting. What's going on with you guys? You've been through a lot also. Just like all the mutable signs with Neptune being in Pisces, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot of battles. You've survived a lot of battles. There could be some like um, anxiety or resistance to a relationship. You've been burned by love and you can be on the defensive this week. You're on guard. You're on the defensive and you're on guard. You may have lots of options or people coming towards you with Jupiter being in your fifth house. And we have all these wands here representing like attention from people. And you're looking at them like, I don't trust any of you guys. You don't trust nobody. Because you've been hurt a lot, deceived a lot, manipulated a lot, played with. Somebody from the past could be coming back and you don't trust them either. This is an energy of distrust of either new people or somebody from your past. Because you've been through the ringer with these people and you're not happy. You're scared of getting hurt again. You don't have time for this. You see all these wands as like, F boys, men who want to use you for sex or vice versa. Three of Wands, yep, no new beginnings, no new starts, I'm done. a lot of disappointments, a lot of false starts, a lot of broken promises, future faking. Um, this could be somebody you've dealt with already, or a lot of people coming towards you. All these men coming at you, leering at you, you know, making you false promises, telling you how special you are, how beautiful you are. You're like, nope. You don't want to hear nothing from nobody, not even an ex. You don't trust anybody at this point. One more card, please, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. One more card for Pisces. One more card for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, please. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. One card. Perspective. I'm better off. Happiness, clear headspace. Yeah. I don't need any penis problems in my life. I don't need any drama in my life. I'm better off being single. Chasing, pursuit, toxicity, resilience, all these men chasing you, or you know, being pursued by somebody. You don't want to deal with nobody right now. You're okay being by yourself, but they're still pulling on your energy. So the fact that they're trying to get your attention is making you anxious, is making you irritated too. You want to curse these people out, summon them out. Like, why are you talking to me? Get away from me, you're all liars. Or this one person you were dealing with, why are you here? What do you want? Why are you texting me? Get away from me. That kind of energy. So yeah, you're not in a good mood this week, Pisces, okay? All right, I'm going to do a general reading for the collective and we'll see what's going on. Spirit guides, no. Nope. Keywords. I'll do keywords for you guys. Keywords. Okay. Keywords for the collective. Thank you so much, Spirit. What else does the collective need to know for the week? Upcoming week. What's going on for the collective? Fun. Into the swing of things. Being playful. Kids. Childhood play. Sacral chakra. Solar plexus chakra. Enjoy yourself. Travel. Camel. Wisdom. Endurance. Survival. Service. Self-sufficiency. Conservation. Stamina. So yeah, enjoy yourself this week. Enjoy life. We're still in summer in the Northern Hemisphere. We're in the last few weeks of summer. Enjoy the last few weeks of summer. Don't take anybody too seriously. I'm not seeing too much commitment here for the most part. I'm seeing like lots of options, being open to new things, making long-term plans or goals for your future, but a lot of single energy here. Enjoy life. We are in Leo season, which is about fun and playtimes and romance and, you know, nurturing yourself and giving yourself attention, paying attention to yourself. If you don't want to get pregnant this week, be careful. Jupiter in Cancer and Jupiter in Leo is very fertile. A very fertile time for everybody. Especially if you are like a Pisces or Pisces or an Aries. Very fertile energy. So yeah, have fun this week. This is a good sign that you can have fun, right? Enjoy your life. Okay? Don't take anybody too seriously. Put yourself first. Return to your childlike state of joy and appreciation and gratitude and wonder and awe and like, wow, you know, this is new. This is great. Everything's wonderful. Being positive, being optimistic, Jupiter energy. Okay, so embrace the energy of Leo this week and you guys should be okay. All right. All right, guys, I'll leave it there. Look forward to your feedback. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon.